And the Performing Arts Department is continuing their spring season tomorrow night with the musical theater production The Bubbly Black Girl Sheds Her Chameleon Skin. But as I found out, this year's show could check off a graduation requirement for the students involved. Elon sophomore Giselle Watts loved the idea of turning this year's winter musical into service experiential learning when it was first introduced to her. Service learning is one of 5 ELRs, and students need to complete 2 to graduate. Watts and her cast members are completing theirs by teaching elementary and middle school students in Burlington about racism in the arts.
Even though like bubbly, it's called bubbly, it talks about some really deep and dark topics.
Watts and the cast performed the show and taught for children's groups in Burlington. She says her goal was to get kids moving.
Probably only taught them like 4 steps of the dance because they were so excited and just kind of wanted to just play with us.
Elon senior Christine Wanda is playing the lead role of Vivica and says she's never felt a resemblance to a character like this before.
I felt like I was seeing distant memories of myself like in first grade with like the white students around me, and I felt so extremely seen when I first read it and alive, and I knew that this was what I wanted.
As the only senior in the production, Wanda says she led conversations after each rehearsal to help keep the cast in good mental health.
There are so many truthfully traumatic things that happen within the show that no one wants to go back home and then be thinking about or like have that live inside of them.
Watts says she hopes performances can continue to count as ELRs in the future. And the streaming of The Bubbly Black Girl Sheds Her Chameleon Skin is set to premiere tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. But for more information, you can visit elonnewsnetwork.com.